Flip the meta switch!
Pugnation.
Hello, Puglets. Welcome back. Pugnation here. Welcome to the Kranky Kraft Server. Great intro. Oh, man. What are we going to do in this episode? I don't know, apparently. No, I found a spawner dungeon not far from here in a ravine. And I think, although I couldn't see it, although I'm using Optifine, I think it was a skeleton dungeon. And that would be awesome for me because I need a source of arrows, and I also need a source of bones if I want to get my my agriculture going. So we're gonna turn that into a kind of a mob, whatever, grinder, and I'm gonna throw in, here's my first big 1.5 gadget in the Kranky Kraft Server. I'm gonna throw in a automatic item transportation system and bring the items from down in the ravine to, I don't know, somewhere that's not down in the ravine. So yeah, let's get to that. Also, guys, check this out. I'm not going to show this on camera just yet because it's not really done at all, but I finally, off camera of course, dug a tunnel from here in the nether all the way back to the spawn point so I could get to awesome things in the server, including our Enderman slaughtering funnel machine. I don't even know, we call it the funnel, but yeah. And look at this pick. What wealth of Pugnation, fortune 3, efficiency 5, unbreaking 3. Yeah, pretty dirty, and a power 3 bow. Awesome. Also, I could show you the labyrinth. I'll show you the labyrinth at the end of this episode, so you need to stay tuned for that. Absolutely have to. Not optional. And yep, so there it is down there. Oh, what was I thinking? I don't know if it's a skeleton dungeon or not because I can't friggin' see it. Alright, so we gotta get over there without plummeting to our deaths and losing the awesome wealth of Pugnation pick in that little waterfall, lava fall over there, rather. That would be the source of a rage quit. I don't want to fall in the lava and die. Let's go! Oh my god. I need to change my underwear. I'll be right back. I really hope this is a skeleton dungeon because I really do want skeleton stuff. I needed a source of arrows because I really don't feel like douching around building. Oh, it's right there. Okay, awesome. Wow, that worked out pretty well. Ah, more lava. Lava scares me now because of the wealth of Pugnation pick. I absolutely cannot lose this pick. I will be such a sad little pug if I lose this pick. You don't understand. Now, in the olden days, my line of thinking used to be, just throw a bunch of cheap picks at everything. That way, if you fall in a pit of lava, you know, it won't matter because you got nothing of value on you. And now I'm like carting all these enchantments around, and oh, look at that. I don't even have a full set of armor because I'm not paying any attention at all to what I'm doing. And it is a skeleton dungeon. Hooray! Exactly what I wanted. All of you are about to be harvested mercilessly for your bones. For your bones, yeah, I cannot wait for that. Oh, and I'm about to run in here and deactivate you. Oh, God! No! Okay. Alright, wow. That got serious. That got serious for a minute. Boom! Now you are deactivated. Alright, so let's get this stuff out of here. And now we are going to, nothing too cool in here, unfortunately. But alright, let's get to work making the actual trap. The actual kill system. And then we're going to put in the item transportation system to transport the items from down here up to somewhere, and something special will happen. I don't know. I don't know where I'm transporting them to. Probably to the coastline there where I have my harbor. Alright, so I'll be right back once I put in the kill system, and then you guys can watch me put in the 1.5 stuff. The actual meat and potatoes of this. Speaking of potatoes, Dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. I'm dancing around this creeper. Do-dee-doo, do-dee-doo, do-dee, don't know the words, oh yeah. You can dance, what the fuck am I doing? Dancing around, oh! Oh no. Alright, so I took out a giant cube. Hooray for me. Alright, and now we're just gonna have all these dudes funneled into a, what? Pick up my bucket. Pick up my bucket. Where'd my bucket go? Where'd my bucket go? I have a full inventory. That's where it went. Oh, I see. Alright, so we'll put some of this redstone away. I'm gonna need that for repeaters. I brought some nether quartz with me because you never know when you'll need to throw down some nether quartz. That's what I always say. I've never said that before. What? And we'll start leading our... Where am I going to have the kill area? I guess I'll have the kill area right along this wall. So we'll start having water channels to funnel the mobs over there. Will they still spawn down here because there's water here? I really need to know that because I don't know that. Do you guys know that? I probably should have researched that before I started building the friggin' mob trap. Yeah, maybe I should have. I've actually never built a mob trap like this before, so it's a learning experience for all parties involved. Because that's what you really want when you click on a video. You guys made a great choice. We want to watch someone learn. Alright, so let's deactivate this and see if they'll start spawning in here. I really don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Although maybe this room's too bright still. Is it spinning? Come on. Spawn. Spawn. Maybe I need to take this torch off the other side. Spawn in here. Do it. Do it, you won't. Please do it. Please spawn. I think it's too bright. Oh god, yep, they spawn. Alright. Oh, and now I'm gonna get killed. What was I thinking? Oh no. Alright, good. So they do spawn, even on the water. I think he spawned directly onto the water, so good. That's exactly what I wanted to know. I'm going to have a kind of a piston suffocation kill mechanism. Yep, a piston suffocation kill mechanism. And I'm also going to have an observation room because I love watching mobs get murdered. I love it. It's one of my favorite Minecraft pastimes. What are you doing? How did you get here? How did you get in here? This is a closed door party. Invite only. But really though, how'd you get in here? Alright, so what I've decided I'm going to do is I'm going to have all the guys be funneled into a trench, and then I'm going to have like a water bucket there and a water bucket there and have them funneled into one pillar, I guess you would call it, into like just like one hole there. One hole, and then that's where they'll be killed, and I'll have an observation room down there. Oh, well, hello everybody. Guess what? Remember that awesome pic I showed you at the beginning of this episode? Yeah, do you remember that? It's f***ing gone! Oh, God! I got shot off the ravine, fell into a puddle of f***ing lava. And now that awesome pickaxe, literally the best pickaxe imaginable, Fortune 3, Efficiency 5, named diamond. Oh my god, it's gone. It's gone. It's in the lava along with all that other stuff. That, you see me? There I am. There I am. Naked. We'll make it through it. We'll make it through it. We'll make it through it. The Wealth of Pugnation pick. I'll make it through it. We'll have to erect a shrine in its honor. We'll have to erect a shrine in its honor. I barely knew it. Barely knew it. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe it. Alright, well, I'll meet you back there and finish the kill mechanism. Enough dilly-dallying. Alright, putting in the kill mechanism itself. So, 3 pistons, sticky pistons. We're going to have cobblestone. These will shoot out and suffocate skeletons as they fall down. We need to hook these up with redstone so that they will fire. Better torch this up so you can see, and so I don't get raped by skeletons while I'm back here. Man, oh man. Alright, so I guess we'll just have a row of repeaters into this block, like so. Put some redstone dust here, and we'll have this hooked up to my toggleable clock. And the toggleable clock design, again, it's very simple, and I will show you right here how to do that if you are not aware with my tutorial series, which most of you probably are, because I think most of you came from my tutorials. Okay, so where's the observation? So this is going to be my glass wall. So the clock is going to be behind the scenes. I'll just build the clock right here, and then the lever will be... Yeah, that makes more sense. And then the lever will be... to toggle it will be in the observation room. So here's the clock. Real simple design. 2 blocks like that. Repeater like that with a delay of 2. Redstone dust on top of there. And a redstone torch. Right there. And now this should just blink over and over and over again. And that, can you imagine? Imagine the fun we're going to have watching skeletons get murdered in there. We'll turn it down a little bit like that. Well, I don't know what's ways better. That might be the best way to do it. Or maybe a delay of 3. Yeah, that works well. I know that works well because I've done that before. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I can't wait. All right, and then for the toggleable feature, just going to put a repeater into here. And again, my observation room is going to be right here. And we'll have a switch... Excuse me. Wow, that's what you really needed. Someone coughing right in your ears. We'll have a switch right there. All right, so the skeletons are getting killed. They're getting killed. They're getting killed. They're getting killed. Off. And now we can just let them build up. Slash not be annoyed by the constant piston noises. Then when I turn this back on, boom! You're getting murdered, son! You're getting murdered, son! You're getting murdered. Oh, let him build up. Build up. Oh, yeah, you think you got hope? Think you got hope? No hope for you. You're getting murdered, son. Murder. All right, so I finished digging out this room, and you can see we got a pretty healthy amount of spawns going on. Yeah, I see you. I see you. I'll learn you. I'll learn you. Oh, we got 2 guys up there. That's weird. Yeah, but they'll walk off. They'll walk off. I'm not sure how I'm going to get in and out of here. I think I'm eventually going to put in like a train system so you can only get here by rail. For now, I just have this bootleg hole cut out. But let's go down to the kill chamber. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at me. Look at me. You will pay for what you did to the wealth of Pugnation. You will pay. Yes, you will. Bada! Murder, 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 murder. Have you learned yet? Have you learned yet? No. I could see there's no teaching you. Flip the murder switch! Kill them all! Oh man, does that get old? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Alright, now we're going to put in the item transportation system. I'm going to turn this off real quick because it's probably pretty loud for you guys. Now we're going to put in the item transportation system so we can take all the drops that we get from these guys and have them sent to my harbor. Now, if you guys are thinking, oh, well, why don't you make this into kind of like an experience trap as well? Yes, I could do that. However, the reason I'm not doing it is just because our server already has a fantastic experience trap using Enderman, which I would probably show you in this episode or in the next episode. So I don't really need that. I just need the drops. I really just need bones, and I really want pretty much an infinite source of arrows. And I mean, this is an amazing source of these things. I mean, look at that. 17, 14, 64 already just from that. Pretty awesome. So how I'm going to do this, I'm going to put hoppers in here, which will feed into a dropping mechanism, which will feed items into a cart. That cart will have an inventory detector attached to it. When it's reached a certain inventory, the items will be sent automatically to my warehouse. So let's get started with that. First, I need to block this off so I don't have skeletons falling on my head the entire time. Flip the meta switch! Alright, so I have the spawning chamber blocked off, and I've opened up this area, and look, there was a cave behind it. Awesome! But, okay, so we're going to replace the floor that the skeletons land on with hoppers. So a hopper there, and then the hoppers on either side are just going to feed into the center hopper. So they'll fall there, they'll get killed, and then their drops will be funneled into these. This hopper will funnel it down into the loading system. So let's start building that. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to do this. So we'll kind of figure this out as we go. I think I'm going to need to build... I'm going to have to take out this block. This is going to have to be a detector rail. I brought detector rails with me. So normal rail there. It's going to need to be inclined. And then we can get rid of that. And just replace that with a block. And then one more rail. Whoops. One more rail like that. Sorry, I'm concentrating so much on how to actually do this. This is actually kind of a tricky build. At least I think it's going to be a little bit of a tricky build. Detector rail like that. That'll detect the inventory of the items in the cart. So we'll need to have a comparator coming out of there. Like so. And then I think I'm going to have 5 redstone dust connected to a piston for 5. This will be a detector rail right here. Which will... Actually, that does not need to be a detector rail. We'll have a detector rail right here. With some redstone dust leading into a block like that. 1, 2, 3. We're going to put a torch on top of this block like so. Block on top of that. And a piston. And I think this is it. I think we're all set, actually, believe it or not. Oh, not facing down, though. I take it back. I take it back. Hold the horses. Hold the horses. Hold the phones. Hold something. Hold on to something. Hold your pugs. Piston coming out, but I want it facing that way. No, not that way. Oh my gosh, why is this so difficult? Wow. Piston facing... Okay. This is getting ridiculous. That way. No! Wrong! Piston facing this way. Oh, wow. Alright, you didn't think that was the hardest part of the build. Okay, so this is it. This is it. This is the whole station. So, let's see if I could explain this for you guys. Hey, Ruarkson, what's up? So, carts will come in here. When it hits this detector, it'll power that torch, which will pull the piston back, which will allow the cart to come onto this detector rail. When it gets to the top there, the piston will push out, keeping the cart there. Items from the skeletons as they get killed up here are going to be funneled into this hopper, into this chest with minecart. And once it... Excuse me, I can't talk. This comparator will detect the inventory of this chest with minecart. And once it has reached, I think it's about 7 stacks, I think is what 5 redstone dust. I might tweak this to make more or less. It will pull this piston back. It'll send the cart on its way. And now I just have to lead this track back to my base, to some kind of warehouse. Alright, everybody, everything's been put back the way it's supposed to be. I added a torch here. This torch is lit when a hopper minecart is on the sensor rail and ready to go. And when it is not lit, that means it's been sent back to the warehouse to transport the drops from the skeleton. So that's a nice little touch I just added just for myself to know what's going on. For this glass viewing window, it looks pretty nice. It's kind of cool to be able to look in at the skeletons. I might either make it much smaller or get rid of it completely. I might just fill that in with solid blocks because the light that filters into this room, I'm pretty sure is negatively affecting the rate at which these skeletons are spawning. So I might just box this off and then just have the viewing area down here, which I think will increase my spawn rate. But I'm going to go AFK for a bit, and I will meet you back at the warehouse and see what kind of haul we get. Alright, Puglets, welcome back above ground. You can see in the distance there the Dancing Queen crater and the cow pasture from the last episode. The harbor is just over that hill right there. These tracks go all the way from our skeleton slaughter machine right to here. So we need to have things automatically unload into this chest. Now, eventually I'm just going to expand this warehouse, but just to really test to see if this whole thing is working, I'm just going to have it go into one chest. And then later on, I'll expand and increase the capacity, and also build a nice, nice-looking building around this whole thing. So, real simple build here. 2 hoppers into a chest, powered rail on top of that hopper, block on top of the second hopper like that. Comparator coming out of the first hopper into a block with a torch on top of that block. On top of that torch, you're going to put a block. Next to the torch, you're also going to put a block with a redstone dust on top of it. Now, this should work. I'm going to meet you back in the, back down in the skeleton slaughter machine and test this whole thing out. Alright, everybody, let's check this out. And it does work. Awesome. And I did see it come back to the station at the skeleton spawner. So not bad at all for an AFK farm, huh? We effectively spawn our mobs, kill our mobs, and then amazingly in 1.5 can transport their drops. This is 100 blocks away to a location that is nice and safe and not in a horrible ravine. Pretty awesome. All right by my base, so I could go AFK. And all of this will just magically be transported here. Not bad. Alright, and now as promised, I want to just show you guys the labyrinth real quick. Alright, and we're back at spawn on the rails on our way to the labyrinth. Giant server-wide, and by server-wide I mean everyone has worked on this except me. PvP arena, and wow, you know, I haven't even been here in a few days, so this is pretty awesome to look at. Every time I come here, these guys have done so much work. It's just unbelievable. I mean, you gotta look at this. Gotta look at this. What? Look at the scope of this thing. My server mates dug out 900,000 blocks to make this thing. Oh my gosh, I can't even. Look at this. Look at the scale of this thing. I don't even know if you can really appreciate it until I get down to the ground. I don't think you can. Hold on, I wish I had ender pearls with me that I could just throw a ball down. But yeah, this is going to be a giant PvP arena where we're going to have awesome matches. If you look at the guys in my description, I know Kirok's got some videos. Pretty much everyone down there has videos from this. Look at how friggin' big this thing is. They dug this out in like a week. I mean, it was unbelievable. When they told me what they were doing, I was like, yeah, sure, I'll be there to help you guys dig that out, because I thought it would literally take them like 2 months to do this. This took them less than a week. I mean, look at this. Look at the scale of this thing. This is just unbelievable. It's 150 blocks by 150 blocks of just epic. And the reason why it's kind of suspended above ground is because it's going to be redstone kind of gadgetry all through here. Traps, you name it. Everything will be running through here. So we had to leave all this room just to make space for all that. But real quick, I'm going to take a look inside the actual arena for you guys so you can see kind of what's going on in there. And again, I haven't been in there for some time, so this will be a good look for me as well. And up the stairs we go. And yeah, we haven't really done too much decoration on the inside. This is all going to be changed eventually, but pretty awesome. There's going to be 4 different bases. Let's have a look at the main room. I haven't seen this in ages. It looked cool the last time. They had like a parkour course in it. I can't talk. Woo! Yeah, pretty awesome. Look at this. Let's check out my parkour skills. You all ready for this? Pugnation is a parkour master. Did you just see that? Did you see that? Let's see if I could do this one too. I am the best parkour person ever. Did you just see that? I'm sorry. This whole video is worth it just for that. Wow. I will never be able to do that again. But yeah, guys, really just awesome. That guy right there in the bottom left-hand corner, this is all his idea. Asher's. Check him out. Check them out down in my description. You got to take a look. And other guys, again, they have videos from the build of this thing, from digging everything out, from laying these corridors and everything. And this is far from done. But it's going to be redstone, gadgetry all throughout. It's going to be different bases. It still has to be decorated, of course. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. And hopefully I'll actually be able to help these guys going forward. But again, I made my base like 8,000 blocks away, so it's kind of hard to get here to help people. But yeah, guys, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you like this episode and you'd like to see more like it. More episodes coming from the Kranky Kraft server all the time. I absolutely love playing on the server. I'm having an absolute ball. I hope you guys can tell. Leave your comments down below. What do you think of the 1.5 awesome AFK whatever skeleton mutilator? I don't even know what to call it. I don't have a name for it yet, but let me know what you think, and I will see you all very soon.